Okay, so I wanted to very quickly show a quick thing that I had done. Um, this has a lot of inspiration taken from this particular blog post by the Marimo folks. So marimo.io/blog/Marimo chat. In this case, sorry if I come back here, basically is about generative UI, and I was able to kind of replicate something akin to what they were doing here. But what I wanted to it was to be able to do it with an LLM that was unconstrained in the tools that it was available, tools that were available to it with respect to manipulating the data frame. So it's something a little bit more general compared to what we have here. And so let me just walk through this for a little bit. Let's imagine we've got two fake data frames, one on personnel, the other on departments. And I wanted to ask a question about like how employee scores vary with office type. So I can just do that, send out this request and get back a plot. And I can do something like, you might think, well, that's pre-baked. So do you have other tools? Yeah, I have. I don't like the plot. Can you make it a swarm plot? Because averages obscure a lot. Okay, hold on. That was your last error. Try again. There we go. Bingo. So I just wanted to try to replicate what I saw over here, but with a little bit more flexibility, because over here you needed to define two tools that were fairly constrained, whereas what I wanted to do was to be much more unconstrained. So I'm going to show another one. Plot the ECDF of salary, color by city, because I believe city is one variable, right? Yeah, we've got city over here. There we go. And then now color by department instead. There we go. So to peel behind the scenes a little bit more, you'll notice that there's only one tool that I've given to my agent bot, which is to write and execute code. And that's kind of it. Whatever it returns is whatever this function returns, is whatever the LLM chooses to fill in, basically. And so I'm executing code from within this Python interpreter session. And that's it. I mean, the part where we actually do the execution, which is over here, that how do I put it? That is just doing verbatim what the LLM wants, right? So I come back to over here. Okay, yeah, switching between views clears out the chat window, but that's okay. There we go. So it does work. I just wanted to show that. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to be able to do.